Black Blue Soldiers. Soldiers. Terralin. Hello.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
Since you're not telling me everything.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
Well, not if you're not going to tell me everything about your story. Tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll see what I can do. I don't have another visa right now. Hello?
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
And what will you do with it?
Does it matter? Truly matter?
Yes.
No. I have no sad story. I just know people who will pay a great deal.
So you're going to resell it for more money.
Visa. The credits are your share of my
Oh.
profit. The visas are very rare, but I have a feeling you may come across one.
What can you tell me about this place?
Ask someone who cares about that.
Well,
ISIS has suffered for many years. The strongest of us are accustomed to it now.
well, if you're not going to, have a conversation with me, you can probably forget the visa. I don't know, like, why do people do that? Hey, man, I got a proposition for you. Oh, well, what can you tell me about this area? Well, I don't care. Well then, I don't care about your proposition. Captain Riken.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
What's that tower there?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
I kind of want to see one. What can you tell me about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. You sure you have the time?
Yep.
Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Isis was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis.
But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore? What happened? I know that the queen married the dude, right?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Y'all are still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Yeah, we heard about them. Can I ask you something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
A lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Can you tell me about the troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though.
Fair
There
enough.
are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How did you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
I can confirm that military doesn't care about your opinions. Let's see. I'm gonna be going.
Stay out of trouble.
Yep, as long as you do what you're told, you're fine. If you have an opinion on anything, that's when things start happening. Bad for you. Gagorin.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
What do you sell?
Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Keg?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
Okay, why can you only sell to people with visas?
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
Yeah, I can tell he's totally happy about this.
Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
Yeah, I can tell. What can you tell me about ISIS?
Oh, everything is great here. We're all very happy. So very happy.
Alright, what do you have? Matukai, Apprentice Robe. Dark Jedi Robe. Crystal Fond. It's pretty good. +1 to 6 damage. Why not? We'll buy it. We could probably make it, but that's fine. Lornan implant. Huh. Alright, what else we got? Oh, I see those back there. Crowd gathered.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Ooh, me? Surely the Republic does something in return.
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Yeah, he was kind of riling the crowd up there. Who are you? I was just a soldier. Kind of want to avoid the HKs for now.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kaki mogo krabo. Drum pabana karas mangra. Kalalava dumba kompaile mokata.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Huh. What do you think of Queen Talia?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
I can tell that the Deveronian likes the Queen. I'm guessing the other guy likes Vaklu.
Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
I don't know much about Vaklu. Well, we know he lies. He's saying that we started the battle up in space. For some reason. Probably to start the war with the Republic. Well, who do you trust more?
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Variki, mangra, do cha, skrini do pat. Slimen unquahiriti, criscorti.
Well, that doesn't make the question unfair. That's literally why you trust somebody.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani dinchori kitsodu sobarenwa. Dorjine sobawata.
What do I think? Alright, so here's the thing, guys. I stay out of politics. They're complicated. So let's take this game for example, or this situation on this game. The Onderon people are saying the Republic doesn't help them. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what happened where in the war. Mandalorians came, assuming the Republic helped them fight them off. I don't know if that's true. There was an underground resistance or something. But you also have to consider, like, if you separate from the Republic, you have to consider that they're not going to be there next time somebody comes, like the Mandalorians. You also have to consider the consequences on the economy. There's not going to be Republic people here spending money in your economy, making it grow, things like that. So you're left to your own devices, and it sounds like tensions are kind of building up again with the Beast Riders. So you've got the threat of that. You've got other threats out there, Mandalorians or whatever might be lurking in the shadows. If you separate from the Republic, you're going to lose all kinds of support. However, on the flip side, you they're claiming, I don't know if it's true or not, that the Republic just takes their resources and doesn't give them anything in return. So I can kind of see both angles. However, knowing that Vaklu's lying about certain things, like us starting the space battle, things like that, I don't trust him. So I don't know the Queen. I haven't had any dealings with her or had any situations with her, so I don't know. Right now, I trust Vaklu less. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into this. I'm just gonna, just like I would do in real life, not going into this.
Da hupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoki hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Where's my mouse? There it is. Jeez. Okay. Captain Buscati, Bastuco. And what's over here? I don't want to. Oh. Western Square. Okay, whole new area.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, Offworlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
I'm on an important mission. I need to see somebody in the palace.
There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Who are you?
I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon?
Ah.
The Mandalorians never gave
So the Republic did help.
Onderon soldier.
Such of you could be considered treason.
If I was a
Onderon
citizen,
was
yeah.
responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen.
I'm guessing you like General Vaklu then?
General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect
Yeah.
the chain of
He's not allowed to
command.
have an opinion.
He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
What can you tell me about the Wall?
The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and Beast Rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer.
He doesn't
is to
like the
serve
Beast
on
Riders.
Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it.
And why aren't you on the Wall anymore?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter.
Don't sound too pleased about that.
My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
Yep. Robot military man. It's one of the reasons I didn't really like the military. Is like, you can't have any opinion of anything. You do what you're told. And even if it comes from like a douche, like there's so many people.
Remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her. With force!
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Yeah, we should probably force persuade him. You will go quietly, Ponlar.
I will not. My cause is just.
No.
The Queen must bow to our will.
His will is super high. Tell everyone to stop now.
Everyone, don't stop.
Oh, no.
Arm yourselves. The Republic is a threat to our very existence.
He's right! Get arms! Kill the Royalists!
They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Off-Worlder. We may have to hold them off alone until backup arrives.
Kill the Royalists!
Not gonna use our lightsaber.
Take them down.
Are they dead? I guess they're all dead. Jeez, man. Also, didn't change my... There we go. Again, I guess the only area now is over here. Well, what I was saying about the military, like, not to get off on a tangent, but there's so many people who believe they're entitled once they hit a certain rank to just tell you everything to do, tell you what to do, boss you around, treat you like garbage, because you can't do anything about it. You literally can't. If you say something back to them, you get in trouble, no matter what it is. For example, when I was in training, I was injured, and we had to walk out to a little training area. And so we walked out there, and I wanted to go to see the doctor, because I was injured, and I asked the guy in charge if I could go, and actually I think I had an appointment, I can't remember, but he straight up told me no, and like started like talking all kinds of shit to me, and I kind of like sighed, you know, and rolled my eyes a little bit, and he like jumped down my throat and like told me, you know, I don't care if you're injured and blah blah blah, you know, I'll make you do all kinds of exercises I can think of and blah blah blah. Like most of them I couldn't do because of my injury, but he, like, it was just that kind of stuff made me so upset, because he was just some dude who thought he was like the general of the army, and he wasn't, and it, like, I couldn't do anything about it. Like, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't tell him to, you know, shut up or anything like that. It was that kind of stuff that made me not like the army. But that's, anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's get back to the game. Alright, let's see what these HK guys are.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
Yeah, we should probably take out our lightsaber. For these guys, anyway. I'm getting my butt whooped here.
Master.
Here we go. That was close. Well, it wasn't close for us, but I mean, we almost died. Get him leveled up. I'm just going into straight dexterity for this guy. For some reason, like, they had a bunch of points in strength, even though he uses ranged weapons. Now I really don't know where to go. Stealth we don't need. Maybe mobility. Oh, here we go. Precise shot. Yeah. BioWare. Let's go into... Let's go into strength. I think I'm going to give him a weapon, to be honest. And then we will get flurry. Let's see, what's he at? 12 to 13 plus 26. Have anything worth giving him? Sith Tremor Sword. Oh, here we go. 6 to 17. Yeah, that's better. Let's give him that for now. Alright. Heading to the next area. What was this? West Courtyard or something? Western Square.